I've been gone for so long. Surely if I leave Khaki for 10 days, I have to have a good reason, and I did. You see, I was in Los Angeles to attend the Streamer Awards. I was nominated 2nd year in a row in the best speedrunner category. Even if I'm like fast at games and stuff and I make content about it, I'm very slow when it comes to tasks. When it comes to ordering hotels, when it comes to ordering plane tickets, I tend to do those things pretty last minute. So I'm sitting looking at plane tickets and I'm like, okay, you know what? We'll try to leave for the US Wednesday. Leaving Wednesday. That sounds like a good time. So we go Wednesday to Wednesday. That sounds great. Wednesday morning rolls around and I have really not packed a lot. So I just, you know, throw a bunch of clothes in my bag and I ask Janik to do the same. We leave the house at like 7. Our plane's at 10. And for international travel, you want to be at the airport about 2 hours in advance. And we should make that. We should make that. But I forgot to account for one thing. Traffic. This is gonna sound so detached from reality, but I leave my house so seldom, so rarely, that I forgot traffic was a thing. I never sit in rush hour traffic. And people sit in this every single day. I didn't even consider it being a thing. We are in a big rush because we're just stuck there. We waste like an hour just sitting in a queue. As we're approaching the airport, it's like 8:50 and we have 1 hour 20 for an international flight where we also have to check in luggage. So that's bad. Park the car, run inside, run to the check-in desk as fast as we can, right? And I just run up there and say, yo, we're going on this plane to LA. We're late. We'd just like to check in our luggage if that's still possible, please. She's like, I can't find you on the passenger list. So she calls the airline, like the plane itself, and says, yo, we have this late passenger here. Can you double check that they're on this plane? And they check back and forth and it's like, yeah, that's Wirtual. Couldn't find me on the passenger list. But I have the ticket and I go to my phone, right? To get the ticket confirmation. I clearly have the ticket and it looks all good. She takes one look at it on my phone and she says, but what are you doing here? You are here 1 day early. Ooh. Did you not check the date? You're 1 full day early. Although I really thought I booked Wednesday. Booked Thursday. All this stress, like through rush traffic, running up the airport, you know, causing a scene, like making them call the everything, 24 hours early. God damn it. I just went and visited my parents. I brought Janik with me. We visited my parents and then we went back to the airport the next day. And then traveled to the US and arrived Thursday evening instead. A guy comes and picks us up and he's driving this car, which is sick. Lit car. The only problem is we are 3 people with heavy luggage and this thing has almost no room for luggage in the back. So what ends up happening is we have to sit with the luggage like on top of us. Sit like 1.5 hours, just kind of like a contortionist inside this vehicle. But we finally arrive in Burbank, which is where we're staying. And if you wouldn't believe it, the hotel is like hella questioning me. Like, we have no reservation for you, sir. And I'm like, yes, but I do have it. I blunder, all right? I booked yesterday. I didn't show up. I'm sorry. I'm here now. Can I just get my room? And we finally get a room. Now, next day is Friday, right? So the Streamer Awards are happening Saturday. We're now on Friday. We've gotten to LA. I'm jet lagged as hell. First thing me and Janik do is go to Target to buy umbrellas because the weather forecast for the entire week is just rain. And we've been looking forward to some sun, but no, just rain. It was worse than Norway weather. And also, we get COVID tests because we don't want to be sick. I had a really bad cough on the plane, but I think that's just because it was cold on the plane. Got tested for COVID, all good. We're ready to go to the party. And the party is like a house party. So some streamers that live there hosted a party in their house the night before the Streamer Awards, and we went there. And a bunch of other creators showed up. That was a really nice party. I got to meet, you might know, well, Point Crow. I got to meet Dug, got to meet Simply, and I got to talk to some people that play Sekiro. There was one girl who I thought I recognized as like a Mario speedrunner. You might have seen her because I was like, this is jogging my brain. Who is this? It was this girl. Squid Ink Kid Ink. And she is everywhere on my YouTube Shorts feed. I don't know how, but she has gamed the YouTube Shorts algorithm, and it's just millions upon billions of views. Norway has all these rules around, oh no, you see, alcohol, if you're gonna buy it, it has to be before a certain time of day. You can't buy it on like holidays and stuff. Dude, look at this. This is like a bottle of Smirnoff Ice, which is 0.8 liters. They're usually 0.3 in Norway. And it was so cheap. Oh god, like $3. If you buy this in Norway, it costs 200 kroner, so like 20 bucks, I'm guessing. Jesus, it was so cheap. If I ever stop streaming, I found a job. For someone like me who condemns war crimes, obviously. In this stream, we condone war crimes. Condemn. Now, one thing I haven't even told you guys about, my outfit. Because the next day, I have to get my outfit on. And that's why we had to leave early. Because I need about an hour to get my outfit on. My outfit for the Streamer Awards, I think a lot of people liked it. I think some people made fun of it. I'm fine with either, because I felt very proud wearing it. This is my outfit for the Streamer Awards. This is it. This is what I showed up on the red carpet with. And the photographer there also took some other amazing pictures. That's just one. I can show you guys one more. There was also this picture of the outfit. And the last one, which I feel like looks like a picture you could hang on the wall and tell people it's your grandpa, like your great-grandfather, Sir Clutchington VII. What this outfit is something called a bunad. It's a Norwegian traditional outfit. There's one for every region of Norway. So Norway kind of has like states, and each state of Norway has their own design. And this is the one that I went for. It's traditional party clothing dating back a few hundred years. I don't need to arrive like fashionably late. Dude, I just want to see as much as possible at this event. I'm showing up early, right? What I didn't know is that I kind of booked the earliest hour. When I showed up there, there's almost no one there. Coincidentally, Connor, Seadog VA, was also there, so we met him at the entrance, took some pictures together, and when we're walking in, there's just two dudes standing outside the entrance that we're using. Janet kind of like bumps me on the shoulder and says, dude, that's Young Gravy. I don't mean to homegalol him, but I had not heard of him. I had not heard of Young Gravy. And we walk up and we say hi, and they're like, oh, yo, dude, I like the fit. Obviously, me seeing me in the bunad, look like a matador. I had to keep this secret, but I was also invited to present an award and not just be there, you know, obviously. So we just get a few drinks, we mingle a little bit, talk a little bit. It's cool. When you're at an event like this, open bar is cool, but you don't want to be the drunkest one. One funny thing that happened was Malena from Nick and Malena from NMP LOL just sprints across the room and says in Norwegian, bunad! Jeg kjenner igjen en bunad. So I was just like, yeah. This is now a signifier. Anyone who's Norwegian can find me. But eventually, like, people after mingling, talking a bit, we make our way into the actual award hall. Last year was amazing, but this year was truly just level beyond that again. It was spectacularly beautiful. So this was where we got interviewed and stuff. I was actually one of the first interviews. And then open bar over here, and people were just mingling a bit. And then if you look at the actual, like, hall inside, it was just gorgeous tables, the stage, and general admittance. The like spectators were above and all the streamers were sitting down here. I was sitting on that table right there. We get inside, I get to my table, and I'm seated on a table with Wubby. I'm not gonna call him an alcoholic, okay? Because he's not. He can control himself. But we get seated at the table, and the first thing Wubby does is, let's get shots. And I'm a few drinks in, you know, I'm a lightweight, so I'm like, okay, it's fine. I can do a shot. I can do one shot. I'll be fine. I'll be able to present. If I have to go up on stage and accept my award, I'll be able to do that as well. One shot. So the waiter shows up, right? And like the shot they are giving us is not a shot. It's like a wine glass and it's like filled like this. I think it was vodka. So it's like 2.5 shots in one. And at this point, I realize I made a mistake. I can't back out of that. Everyone else is shotting it and they're just counting it down. Like 3, 2, 1. Send it. Oh God. Okay, well, I'm going in. So I take the shot. And at that point, I'm like, okay, I need water. Just get some water immediately. You're going to thank yourself later. It was time to find out who the speedrunner of the year was.
The nominees this year keep speedrunning so fun, fresh, entertaining, and oh so juicy, even when they're raging after they reset a run. So, the nominees for Best Speedrunner are Wirtual,
Okay, Squeaks. Give it up for Squeaks.
Point Crow. And Simply.
Here we go. And the winner is...
And the winner is... Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Point Crow.
Point Crow. My man, Point Crow, takes it. And if it had to be anyone, I'm happy it's this man. Gives me a hug even before passing up on the stage. I would have loved to win. But there is always next year. And Point Crow, he had a fantastic year, made so many good videos, so many concepts, that I am equally happy for his success. Whew. There he is. I got to be on stage, I got to hold an award. I'm like, yeah, let's do this.
Wow, what a...
Okay, starting out terrible. So my voice is already pretty messed up. I had that cough on the plane, and although I'm feeling pretty well, my voice is pretty bad because I was like singing and shouting at the pre-party and like having a good time. My voice is pretty shot.
What a night it's been so far. It's amazing to see.
And I quickly realized the mic's so low, I had to like pick it up.
Such a room full of amazing streamers all gathered in one spot. You all look great tonight. Congratulations. This next category though is about video games. For most streamers, video games is our foundation for our content. If it weren't for video games, our poor viewers would have to suffer through endless celebrity trials and episodes of The Button. So let's all appreciate these fantastic video games that really summarized 2022. The nominees for the category Stream Game of the Year are Elden Ring,
Voice is really bad.
Minecraft, Valorant, and God of War.
I think I did a pretty good job. Despite being drunk and losing my voice, I held it pretty good. I could not get the envelope open. I just ripped that thing to shreds.
And the winner is Elden Ring.
Elden Ring winner. Who went on stage? It was a representative from from Soft. Next day was Sunday. Did we do anything Sunday? I'm trying to think. I think we just had a chill day Sunday. No, yeah, so that was the day that Point Crow invited me for dinner. And we ate hot pot because they don't have a lot of hot pot restaurants in Norway. And they do in Los Angeles. It was very, very good. No, sorry, I'm mixing up the days. I went for hot pot, but the day before that, I went climbing with these guys. Janik, Nick Salai, a Spectacore, Jennifer, myself, Average Jonas, Keo +1, Jols, and I can't forget one name. Nuko? Or something like that? FPS game streamer. And Nick Salai unfortunately did not win his category. I haven't climbed in a while. I got so sore. I did some V2s, 1v3. Then I went to the Red Bull headquarters and I got to sit in a F1 car. These things are tiny, chat. Look at that. That's my leg. I could not fit in the F1 car. I got to see Red Bull's offices in LA. Unfortunately, they let me borrow one of their cars. I played some khaki IRL. We went to Super Nintendo World and Universal another day. I'm just going through these. Super Nintendo World. And then I think we just had like one more day where we went shopping, ate some sushi with friends, got bubble tea, things like that. And then we went back home. Long trip back home. Same word game on the plane. We got even better at it, crushing people. When I got home, guys, I figured out that in classic Wirtual fashion, I had left my PC on. That means I had 9 full days on the server. I had been on the khaki server for 9 days straight without disconnecting, amounting to about 200 hours on time.